Good morning. I'm currently up at Bishop Lane Retreat Center with some members of my staff and some other priests and members of their staff as we're at this kind of workshop just to learn how to bring the gospel the best way we can to our people, basically to go from good to great in everything that we do. And what just struck me, we just finished Mass, of course, right after, in the Eucharistic prayer, right after Jesus transubstantiates the bread into his body and the wine into his blood, or the memorial acclamation. And the one that we sang today was, "Save us, Savior of the world, for by your cross and resurrection you have set us free." And I think for a lot of us, we can actually be afraid to say those first words, "Save us, Savior of the world." And I think the reason why we don't say those words very frequently in our own prayer is that we want to save ourselves. Right? I think one of the hardest things to do, yet is the most important thing to do in our Christian lives, is to admit that we are in need of saving. Even with God, I think sounds like, yeah, Lord, I need you. Like, I need you to help me in certain ways. But we're almost afraid to be so vulnerable to actually say, Lord, no, I need you to save me. Almost as if we think that God would be disgusted by us actually saying to that degree, Lord, no, you need to save me, right? Sometimes we're willing to ask people for help, when we know that we need help. But if we're really in a pinch and it's really bad, we can be like, gosh, I'm just so embarrassed. I don't want to actually ask somebody to come help me right now, right? When we need help the most is when we can actually be most afraid to admit our weakness and say, wow, I need that. Maybe for a little thing, yeah, I can ask them for that, right? Jesus came from heaven and earth to die for us. He already died for you. He already saved you. He is your Savior. And the question is, are you willing to admit? Are you willing to be weak enough? Here's the thing, we all already are. Are you willing to be weak enough to say, I need that help? Are you willing to say, save us, Savior of the world, for by your cross and resurrection you have set us free? Are we willing to admit in our own lives that there's things through our own weaknesses, through our attachment to sins, our habits, addictions, whatever, to say, I'm not free right now, but I want to be set free? You can't set yourself free. We can't. We need the Savior. So today, I invite you to pray and to, from the depths of your heart, not holding back at all out of some sense of trying to hold up your own dignity. No, the Lord gives us our dignity. He created you in his image and likeness. He knows exactly where you're at. So cry out to him today. Save me, Savior of the world, for by your cross and resurrection you have set me free. Ask the Lord to save you today in the deepest way. Don't hold back. Watch and see what he does. Have an amazing day, and God bless you.